Okay, welcome back to Derail Valley. Got another job that we're going to be doing today. Well, don't have one yet. So I can accept these long ones now because I got my license. Oh, look, it's there on the ground. So we got our train length 1 license. One thing on there that I did notice, the insurance co-payment has gone up by $3,000. So that's on your fines and stuff. So the more licenses you get, the essentially bigger the fines can get. So you can see here, that's a hazmat train. Does this take a bin? I like to chuck things in the bin, so we could do that one. Hazmat. Wow. So this seems like a good place to get hazmat. That's long 2, which we don't have. Okay, we can do that one. Whoops, don't want to teleport up there. Put that there in the can do. Hazmat. Can do. Long 2. Too long. Just a quick sorting through. I like to see all the jobs that I can do, and then I find out which one's going to be best. I'll often take the highest paying one unless I want to go see something. That's the way I enjoy playing this. So it looks like these ones, which use my new license requirement, all the other ones don't have any requirements and are of course slightly lower payments. So machine factory in town, which is a very long way away over here. I think that's the one we're going to be doing. So 220 tons, 90 meter length. Should be good. 17,000 even if we don't do it in 65 minutes. So I might cut some of this out because it is going to take us a long time to get all the way up there. Because we'll probably be going up this way. So then before we'll go up there, turn there along and right out. So you're pretty much going the entire perimeter. Although you could cut back this way now. Don't think it will really matter either way. It's going to take a minute. So E70 station map. Let's go the overview. So E's the outside line. And 70 is just in there. So this is the outside line, E. This one. Got our job. 677. So I'm just checking the carts are all here. 291. 011. Yes. 634. We have you. And 700. So we have all the carts here, nothing else. All we need is a train. So there was all these trains in the station house. There's one right there. We're going to go to station house. We could even take the same train with us. Does this keep perfect? Let's take the same train. It really doesn't matter. We've fixed it all up, so. All right, I'm going to take this around and get it hooked up, and then once I do that, I'll bring you guys back. Alright, I'm just pulling up past these carts now. So I decided we're definitely going to go out this way. I was thinking about turning around and going back the other way, but this will be good. I'll get to see some different things and experience what the other side is. I'm just noticing, like, this harbour is absolutely massive now. How long it just takes me just to get around to try and hook these carts up, even though I'm going heaps faster than I normally would in the train station. It's just amazing. Really enjoying the changes they've made to it. So, we need to get past this guy, which we're definitely going to be doing. That one I want to switch, and that one is the one I want to go down. Let's try and not make the same mistake I did at the end of the last episode. Or reverse. So that should put us down that one. I'm not sure how much of the actual trip I'll include. I'm just going to go along, might record bits and pieces, and if anything exciting happens, I'll definitely try and include that in the video. It's all about getting close, but not too close. All right, brakes on. Probably should have them on as well. Put it in neutral. I like to do that. Alright, then we get this guy. We hook him. What's going on there? Definitely put the brakes on. Well, that sucks. See if I can get in here and hook this up before it... Oh. Nope. Definitely putting the brakes on, so there's a bug. Let's just leave the engine on while I hook it up. Probably a really bad idea, but... Okay. Now we can take the brakes off. We're all hooked up properly. So, station map, we don't need that just yet. Shunter quick guide. Actually, well, pull that out. It can go all the way down here. We don't need it. Comms radio can go all the way up here. World map, that's what I'm after. So I'm going to leave here and keep to the left till we get up there, so we'll have a bit of time to do that. pretty sure it's a steep incline, so I want to try and get some speed up if I'm able to. As we leave here. That says 40, so make sure our brakes are all the way off and give it the best I can. Used to be pretty steep coming out of here all the time. This could end in disaster if I'm going too fast already. No, it still says 40. We're only just above it. Once all the carts are around, we'll give it a bit more throttle. Why have I got wheel slip? So yeah, a bit of an incline up here, so you've got to be careful not to accelerate too hard. It says 60. Already overheating. If I kill that, I think my speed's going to drop too quick. Watching the temperature. So there's different challenges between using the brakes and trying to maintain speed without overheating. That's where the I know with the steam engine you can get that thing going much quicker. Wow. I still got a bit to go as well. Just temperature. Okay, so our speed stopped dropping for a second, which is good. We can let the engine cool down, because we're no doubt going to need it again in a second. Actually, our speed's increasing, so we must be on a slight downhill now. So this is where I want to just keep us coasting. Let that engine cool down, and when our speed starts to drop, I can put the engine back on. So I'm not getting anywhere near the speed I was getting on the way in here because it's mostly uphill. Plus I think with all that wheel slip and stuff, I'll have some damage to the wheels, which won't be ideal. Still got a bit to our next intersection. Let's see if we can get a bit more speed up. If we can get it up closer to 60, I'll be happy. There's my wheel slip. We're there at 55. Because we're going to be turning here, we've got to go all the way up there then and then turn again. And then I believe this is a big loop which will come down. Should be interesting. Alright, seems pretty smooth sailing from here, so I'll bring you guys back if something interesting happens. Just thought I'd show this coming into the intersection here. So 50 for the intersection, we're pretty close to that. I think we'll be right. And it's set up going the right way. So this is, I reckon, 50 for that track, and then it goes to 70. So just, this is where you're going to run into trouble at these intersections. You can't go too fast through them, and you do need to wait for your entire train to get through, which at this point in time it's not too bad for mine. Alright, so we had a 70, so I'm just going to try, now it says 60. Just try and get our speed up and keep our speed up as we're going along. And that one was pretty uneventful, which was good. So really motoring along here, which is good. Able to keep to the speed limit, and this is where we're going to go over the top of this other track here on the map. So if I bring up the world map, you can see we're just crossing over. So the goods factory town is down that way, and we're going to the machine factory town. So that's a goods factory town. It's a little bit bigger than I remember it. Nice little station house there and stuff, so yeah, that's good. I want to try and get around and see all of the different stations and the improvements that they've been making. It's much harder to have a look now because I keep getting distracted by the scenery, and I have to try and keep my my speed up at the same time. Anyway, not long to the next intersection, so I'll see you guys when we get there. We're going to be going left. That's not currently set up right, and left is a top of 40, which we're doing under, so we'll be right. So yeah, much slower trip this time around, with a lot of uphill battles going on. But I'm pretty sure now I'm in for a fair bit of decline. I don't want to lose my engine. There we go. So like I said, it's going to take us around in a circle. Bit of a decline. So 60's the top here. Machine Factory Town, we're going to C3I. So I'm just... You see my speed's picking up quite rapidly here. I think we had a top of 60, but I just don't want it getting away from me. Yeah, that one's 80. So that one's 100, and then is that a 50? No, that's a 90. That's alright. We can just let it coast along here then. Wow, that's a nice looking mounted track. We're going to be coming in from the north. Just worried I'm going to miss a, oh. I am going right near the speed limit on this guy. I'm worried I'm going to miss a speed sign here and derail. You can see how quickly. I'm trying to slow down. I don't know if I need to put the independent brakes on if I've got the other brakes on. That'll be something for me to find out. So if I'm using this one, does it operate my engine's brakes at the same time? I think the red and the blue is decline. That's another thing. I'll have to read the manuals again and see if it says what the speed signs do. A little glitch on this tunnel. So our job, C3I, station map. Coming in from the north. We're going to be chucking a left when we get there. And then a right. That'll be easy. This might not be good. That sounded like something was going to come off the tracks then. Oh, lucky that's set up right. Should have got that guy out ready. Okay, any other intersections? Not until we're through the food factory. So now it's just plodding along again. I hate the sound of the wheels, because so often you'll hear that and then you'll hear the derailment. That's pretty much your only warning. Wow, that's big difference in speed. Alright, that's pretty much the dangerous hill section done. I think we're right now, so I'll keep going along. I might bring you back when I get to the next station. Alright, so this is just coming into the station. Luckily I slowed right down. I probably should have checked the station map. I think we're heading off that way, so we'll be fine. Make sure my brakes are off. Yeah, I keep forgetting these stations are so much bigger. Used to really only had like the one track through the middle, and it'd always be empty. Now I believe you can end up with carts all the time. So the other good thing is there's actually stations. So they don't have passenger missions yet. I do believe that is something that they're looking at bringing in. There is a passenger cart and you can just pretend, but there's no actual missions for unlocking things. So just a bit of, I guess, imaginative gameplay you could have once it's all done. So you can stop here, pick passengers up, take them to another station. So yeah, these stations, heaps bigger and heaps more trains and stuff now too. Might be pushing that a little bit fast for all these intersections. Okay. We'll be on our way. We don't have an intersection or anything for a little bit. So I'll just keep rolling along and hopefully we don't have any incidents. Okay, pretty sure I'm just approaching the next intersection. Just been a bit of an incline this last little bit. Yep. Definitely am. We're going to want to go right. I like to always get your switch ready. Because if you panic and miss it, normally doesn't end well. So we're already set up to go to the right. Excellent. So yeah, nothing much interesting happening. Just moving along, trying to keep the speed up. Bit of an uphill battle again. Had a little bit of wheel slip, had to use the sand. Got it there eventually though, so I think the next interesting thing is going to be the iron ore mine west, so I'll bring you guys back when we're getting there. This looks like we're going to be nice and straight from now. Still getting the wheel slip though. Alright, see you guys soon. So still a bit out from the iron mine west, but I just thought I'd show you the nice views you can get in the valley. So that's pretty much where we're heading, all the way along there, working our way through the mountains. So yeah, it's been pretty good. There's a sneaky little speed sign I almost missed because I was looking at the views. Yep, we got to it in time though. Alright, I'll just keep going along. Alright, I'm pretty sure this tunnel I'm in comes out directly on the iron mine, so we've easily made it up to full speed here. And you can see there that that's an 80, and we're not above 80, so we could just leave our speed as it is actually. Yeah, so they're slowing us down now. Had a good run of speed though through here. Yeah, so there we have a 50. And they're saying 30-30. Looks like we're going straight through on this track, which is all clear. I have been here a few times, so don't know if much has changed at the iron mine west. Make sure that my brakes are all the way out. There's a turntable. So a little bit of change. Not a great deal on this one. Still good to be able to get to the service center and have it turn around. I'm actually going too quick. So on the world map, we want to go to the left up here a little bit, and then we'll be straight into the machine factory. And we want to take a left and then a right as we're coming in. So I can just keep idling along. We're obviously on a decline again. A steep decline. Yep, we're all good. And we're doing under 50, so make that nice little turn. Look back at the iron mine. Oh. We want to go this way. I'm not sure what's down that track. Oh, actually, I think I do know. So I'll keep you guys with me. Yeah, it's been a pretty good run, actually. I haven't had any major problems. That climb out of the harbour was brutal, but once I got over the overheating problems there, been fine. Sometimes I gotta remember it's better to hit the sand and keep the speed up as opposed to just dropping back the throttle. Do get these little jolts when it's loading every now and then in my frames. We're at a good speed. Don't want it coming too fast. So I actually want to make that one a left, which will take us down here, and then we'll go right at the next one and into C, and then we'll work out where we've got to park it. Comms. And I think we better slow it down a bit. Is this C? It is, and we're after 3-1, or 3I. That's this track here. I'll check them all this time. So that one. And that one. Fantastic. Probably shouldn't have stopped blocking the road, but who cares? Pull the brakes off and come on, a bit more power. These bushes on the track. They're good. Oh, we've got tractors over there. That's new. Don't remember seeing them before. Okay, we'll be well and truly in here. Okay. Wonder if this is gonna... Yeah, latched. Awesome. So there we go. Let's go hand the job in. Station map. Station house should just be over here somewhere. Spam F. I'm curious to see how it went and how long it took me. Oh, excellent. I did it in 64 minutes. So, yeah, it took a fair while. I got here, got the job done, and I got 25,000 instead of what they were going to pay me. So they were going to pay me 17. So I did it just in time. I'm actually really stoked with that because I didn't think I would get it. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. So there we go. Another successful job, and we've got a bit more money. So I guess we'll see what we can unlock next time. I'm going to fix my card up, and that'll do me. You guys don't need to see that again, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.